you'll begin to feel a kind of tingling, many of you, all over your skin, throughout your body. And an energy will start to pour through top of your head, your crown chakra, and down through your face and throat, all the way through you. Down through your feet to the ground, moving through every chakra and every part of your body. If you're able to feel that energy that's approaching you right now, just momentarily put your hand in the air, just so I know. You can keep your eyes closed and continue to let the energy move through you. So keep breathing fully, and notice that energy is also turning into somewhat of a white light that it is expanding out. And you might even feel like the muscles and skin is getting a little fuller or wider, like it's making room to have a more buoyant kind of light in it. And when that happens, you might even find yourself wanting to move your body around a bit, in the chair or out of the chair, and go ahead and follow your inclination. And notice if this energy is something that you're able to bond with, or if your focus is taking you elsewhere. Just notice. And notice that the energy might be growing stronger in your chest. And it just might be pushing against your heart in such a way that you almost feel like your heart and chest are expanding. And some of you will see some colors and some spheres. And some of you will see bright magenta. Today there was a grasshopper that approached and was hopping and wanted everyone to know that we are going to take a big leap. Sometime in the next 12 hours, many of you will feel as though you took a big leap and plunge into something completely new. So right in this moment, feel your backbone settling towards the ground, whether you're sitting or standing, and a whoosh of energy moving through you, again from the crown all the way down to the feet, clearing and cleaning, and getting you ready for your big jump. And feel the wind coming to help assist and clear and clean away anything that's come up for you or that is in you that no longer is needed by you. And if there's anything hanging on in any part of your body, say that body part out loud. Any energy that just won't move, that keeps clinging because of a thought or an emotion. Just speak the name of that body part out loud.
Crown chakra.
Chest.
Heart. Tailbone. Lower back.
And then feel gratitude for that place inside you that is holding, that place of such great power that when the release comes, it will be a very big release. Feel gratitude. And feel how that softens everything. And I'm going to play the Ma Shivaya chant, and we can all sing, but keep your focus on your gratitude and on noticing the energies moving through you as we do this. opportunity to just give up anything that you don't need anymore. And if you have a problem with anyone or anything, usually it's because if you get to the root of it, you're having an upset with yourself. So I want you to look really carefully if there's anything that you want to release or give up, and try to give it up at the deepest level. And I'm going to start, and I'm just going to, I want to apologize that my communications are unclear at times, and that my intentions are mixed to give a lot of space and also to pull the focus in, and that I wasn't quite sure how to do that. And I want to apologize that it caused any harm to anybody. And I want to give up my anger that came towards myself and my irritation that came about that had happened. I just want to give it up and forgive myself and everyone and allow myself to be in joy for no reason. What would others like to give up and replace it with?
I would like to give up always having some sort of expectation or outcome which seems to dwell within me. And perhaps it's control, perhaps it's manifestation, perhaps it's neuroses, but I'd like to give that up.
Okay.
I'd like to give up worry
Okay.
and replace it with peacefulness.
Okay. Okay.
I'd like to give up the noise in my head.
Okay. And what would you like to replace it with?
Quiet, peaceful harmony.
Okay.
I'd like to give up my mother's expectations of my world.
Okay.
They're no longer mine to own.
Okay.
And I'd like to replace it. That's the hard part. With trust. I'd like to give up fear and replace it with trust.
I'd like to give up the idea of having to pay for perceived mistakes with long, painful, drawn-out kind of body messages, and just
Great.
be different now.
Yay. Okay. Good. Dance with me in a bracelet of swirls of the ocean waves. Dance with me in worlds. Be brave, for life has given to us our vulnerability. When the tide comes my hair into waves, I am curving like tide shape. When I dare to swim, I'm learning, I'm not sure that the waters will be what I'm used to. I will wear no strand of pearls or barrettes like I used to. Dance with me in a bracelet of swirls of the ocean waves. Dance with me in whirls. Be brave, for life has given to us our vulnerability. Bring me to the trust of love. I will bring to you a world that I am of. We will wear seaweed leaves, those shall be our clothes, and our songs we will learn from the water bubbling up through clam shells. Dance with me in a bracelet of swirls of the ocean waves. Dance with me in whirls. Be brave, for life has given to us our vulnerability. Dance with me in a bracelet of swirls of the ocean waves. Dance with me in whirls. Be brave, for life has given to us our vulnerability. Dance with me in a bracelet of swirls of the ocean waves. Dance with me in whirls. Be brave, for life has given to us our vulnerability. Dance with me in a bracelet of swirls of the ocean waves. Dance with me in whirls. Be brave, for life has given to us our vulnerability. And just listen to the birds for a moment and notice how whenever we sing out, they really do respond. They really love that kind of joyous energy. They really love it. And they're right there with us. just see how it feels when you're listening to them and you're really tuning into them. And I'd like to give people an opportunity to share any stories you've had when you've really been listening to animals at any time, here or other times, and where that took you and what that did for you.
Laura, you asked us earlier about our owl story.
Yeah, I love that.
And we had come from your workshop after a weekend, and it was a Sunday night in the wintertime, and we were driving down Rodeo Gulch, and it was maybe a minute or so in our car, and this owl came with talons out, reached right towards our windshield. I mean, he's huge. You know, and just went right over the top. And we were like,
Over a windshield.
over our windshield. We were like, let's call Lori. We couldn't get cell phone reception. So, because it was just really a sign.
Tell us what kind of space you were in your heart when that owl was able to approach you like that.
Gratitude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Open.
Yeah.
Open.
Yeah.
Kind of an unknown.
Yeah.
Clear.
Very clear.
Yeah.
Clear intention.
Yeah. When we're in those states of that openness and that clear intention, the gratitude, that is when the animals can approach us, and when we're open to that unknown, that mystery. I know that owl personally. It lives near my house, and I was doing an animal reading with a woman who felt her dog was hopefully going to come back to her, and she wanted to know what the dog was communicating. And the dog, many of the animals on the planet right now are asking us to go into this unknown world. And her dog was telling me all about this beautiful, golden, unknown world that she was being invited into by him leaving and returning. And I was going to call her, and I had a doubt in myself, and I said, wait, is this really what her dog's saying? And so right when I had that doubt, I said, I need some reassurance. And the owl came and just plopped, that same owl right in front of my car. So I couldn't move the car. And I'm like, do you want to tell me something? And the owl's like, yes, the new world is good as gold, so trust in it, it's very real. And when the owl told me that, my heart totally opened up into this place of awe. I couldn't speak at all because I was in such a beautiful place that the owl knew how to take me there. And tomorrow when we go to meet the dolphins, that's how we greet them, with our joy and openness. Then they can come and talk to us and teach us. That's how. When we go to them with our doubts and worries, any of the animals, they can assist us, but the degree and places they can take you when you go more from your abundance and gratitude it's glorious. It's just amazing. Yeah. 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 Right.
I was just kind of marveling because this dog was just swimming along. Like, I'm doing my thing, I'm doing my thing, I'm doing my thing, I'm doing my thing. It was like total intention, total clarity. It was like, it didn't have any doubts, and it didn't have any other stuff going on. It was just there paddling in the water. Here I am, so I got a good hit off of that. It was nice.
That sounds wonderful, and that word intention is so key, because that's what the animals do. They're focused, they have an intention. They don't have well, maybe if I do this and I should have done that. That's not their mindset. They're just in their intention, and it makes it so simple. And when we emulate them, our lives become much more powerful and simple. So I want to ask Sunny, is that horse you were talking to here on the property? Mm-hmm. I wanted to invite everyone to send love to that horse before we go and meet that horse, just to send love, to approach the horse from far away. So I want to practice, and how we'll be with the dolphins, that we're sending our love first. And just like Douglas mentioned, we don't want to go running after them, but we want to send our love first, so we already have a relationship by the time we meet in the 3D. Sometimes we do that not knowingly with each other. With Rick's story last night, it feels like he kind of knew Lori in your experience that you knew Lori before you met and you were looking for her. Like your heart knew that, and probably your energies were going out towards each other before you met in the 3D. And for us as people, that's a little mysterious. But for the animals, that's just normal. Like the animals don't understand sometimes. Sometimes they don't understand why don't people remember their past lives. There was, I think I told some of you this, a little dog reincarnated, and at the Paws and Claws Sanctuary, and the people, he came back in such a different body that it was a little bit of adjustment for his people. But when he came back to the sanctuary where there's like 50 animals there, they all just, a bunch of them ran up. They're like, "Oh, Charles, you're back!" You know, and they're like, "Hi, Charles!" You know, because the animal communicator who's there could hear the animals speaking, and they didn't care. Like, "Oh, you know, Charles used to be brown, now he's black and white. He used to be huge, now he's little." Like, to them, that was very secondary. Because they're sensing their soul energy so much. And the dolphins will be doing that with us tomorrow when we go out in the boat. And so we want to learn about how to do that by practicing and having that respect in ourselves to do that for them. So I want to practice with the horse, because although to some people the dolphins are the most special animals, to me all the animals are the most special. In each species, including us, we're an animal, we're the human species, we all have a special gift that we've brought to humanity. That we've brought to the world. And each animal has brought a special gift to all the species. We've all brought a gift to all the species, whether we're human or animal or fifth dimensional or an angel or a fairy or, from another planet. We all have something special as an individual, but we all have something special as a species. Like the cats, what they teach me is so different than what the dogs teach me. So there's something very unique about each species. The cats are really masters about kind of being in the inner world and the outer world and monitoring everyone going on in these very little sweet secretive ways, making sure, doing little operations with people and calling people's attention in to what's magic. And the dogs bring us to the present now and help us to know how to set our boundaries at all times and be protected and loyal and here. So, and that varies with each individual, but all the animals have something special. So I want to talk to this horse today because I felt this horse could use a little love and attention. What does Decor look like? Can you just give us a visual picture so we can...
It's a stallion, a brown stallion, dark brown stallion.
Okay. So just ask that your heart start to tune up with Decor and that we send love to Decor. And when you send the love sense, if you feel like Decor's saying, "Hey, back off," because sometimes I've worked with animals and I've been too intense, like their person said, "Tell them this," and I start telling them and they're like, I don't want to hear that. I'm the teacher. So if you send the love and if you feel Decor receiving it, but if you feel a message back like that's not quite the right way to send the love, then ask, "Decor, how do I give you love?" and see what answer you get. And notice if you're getting any pictures or sounds or words. Just trust your instincts that something might be coming to you from Decor about who Decor is. I experienced Decor to be an extremely powerful teacher, as a matter of fact, very tuned into the dolphin energies and very proud of the years of life Decor has spent on this planet and wanting people to know that I am good. I'm good. I have good intentions, really wanting to be recognized and loved for having those good intentions. I feel that Decor is a kind of animal teacher that's able to exist on a whole nother realm and play out some human things in order to assist people in their own learning. I feel Decor is very whole and complete in himself and very sure of himself and able to participate in certain human experiences and dramas as a healer. That's my experience with Decor. So having made contact with Decor, let's go see what happens when we lovingly approach Decor. Being with Decor can be like being with the dolphins. It's okay if he comes, and it's okay if he's over there. We can still be in a state of love with him.
That would be okay.
No, if he wants to come, he'll come. It's going to be the same with the dolphins. If they want to come to you, they'll come. We don't have. We're not going to go chasing. Let him decide if he wants to come. He's eating right now. And I want you to start to tell us about times when you've had psychic information come in. Just talk to us. Share with us times psychic information has come in.
Whenever I'm working, and sometimes when I'm not working.
Okay, great. So take a moment to be grateful for that, and to ask for that to be coming in more clearly, and ask for some information to come in right now for this group through you.
Through me?
Yeah.
So I just got sing and the dolphins will hear you. Does that touch you in any way?
Yeah.
Can you say
It just feels right. Like it just seems. I don't have a big aha about it. It just seems like, oh, well, sing and we will come. Just makes sense.
It just feels right to you,
Yeah.
just like you said. Okay.
Yeah.
So when she tells you it feels right, does that affirm you? Does that give you more trust in yourself?
Yeah. Uni, I got that the dolphins said to sing, and when I sing and they'll come. Sing and they'll hear us.
Oh, to sing and they'll
Sing
hear.
and they'll hear you. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. I like that. That feels good. Thank you. I will. I will sing.
Aiming clear.
Let's make a little space right there so he can be in the circle. I would like you to continue going around the circle.
Should I be in the middle?
Yes. And just include Decors now in our circle.
Or without my angel?
With your angel. So take a moment, just close your eyes and really feel your love being with Decor's love. Feel all that love being together. And feel all that love being with all of us together. And let all that love and that beautiful light that Decor has in such a very clear, solid way take all of us up into a clear, solid intention of simply being light, the way Decor knows how to do.
And we have baby dolphins circled around you. They're all dolphins. The Hawaiian word for dolphin is Naya. It's like there are all these little Nayas all around you.
Kiki Nayas.
Yeah.
Do you have any doubt in your ability to channel right now?
Well, the emotional part of that was very real. And I also know what she told me yesterday. And that message came in really clear. I didn't know when Roy first asked me to channel for someone. I didn't know. I actually thought, ooh, maybe I could do something with Kate with it. And then it was your name very clearly.
I heard it.
So you really
you knew.
listened. She really heard it. You really listened. You connected very deeply with her. Little tears started to come up in her eyes just as all this movement and tears came into you. You were right with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see him come up in you too. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
am I going to be able to get the words out?
Yeah.
You do beautifully. Thank you.
So take a moment to be grateful for your gift that you can tune in so deeply to spiritual and emotional messages that are moving people and going to people. Okay, so the practice for you and for everyone is just each time it happens to be grateful. Release your attachment that it has to happen in that way. And trust that something even better could happen. That'll release your attachment.
Yeah.
And then just ask for it.